Hey guys, Shaggy Griffin here. I haven't done an update in a long time. This YouTube channel is kind of neglected, and I apologize for that. I'm just going to show you guys a little bit of what I've been up to, which is a lot, apparently, since this last update. But anyway, these two heads, obviously, My Little Pony. I literally just finished Rainbow Dash, and this is for a commission. I actually kind of wish I could keep her because she's really cool looking. I love the way it turned out. Yeah, there's the hair just kind of floppy. I didn't glue it completely down yet. I want to see what the commissioner, if they would like it glued down completely or floppy. And then my head, Twilight Sparkle, she's my favorite. I made her a couple months ago, but I ended up redoing the top of her hair because it's just a pain in the ass to try to get as close to the show as possible. So I ended up having to put a little piece of foam under there to keep her hair sticking up so that she doesn't look angry, that her happy expression comes through. So yeah, that's those two. I'm also working on Ezio from Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, if anybody plays that game. It doesn't look like much right now, but there's some pattern pieces there and on the floor. I can show you something really cool. I got these from a guy named Vlad Tempest on Etsy. I did the little inscription work, if my camera will even bother to focus on it. But I bought these from him on his Etsy store, and they're the Ezio's hidden blades that he uses for assassinating targets. So let me see if I can put this on decently with one hand here. Okay, well that's as good as I'm going to get it. But basically, it'd wrap around your wrist and then the blade comes all the way out, and it doesn't lock on anything. So see, that way you can't stab people. You just bring it down, and there's two magnets that hold it in place, but yeah, I love it. I can't wait to make the vinyl gauntlet that it'll go on, because these blades alone make the cosplay pretty sick. Okay, next of all, let me sort through this crap, I apologize. I didn't really announce this, but I'm making, if anybody's ever played the video game Darksiders, yeah, I'm getting into video games a lot more than I used to since I got an Xbox 360 for Christmas, finally. So, anyway, if you play the game Darksiders, War, the main character, his steed, Ruin, I just fell in love with. It's basically, in a way, it's like Deathwing in horse form. And I've always wanted to make a horse quad. I actually had a black Clydesdale foam base quad head and stilts down in my storage room I was going to make Angus from Brave, and then that project kind of fizzled out, but I kept it in case I make anything, and I'm so glad I did because that head worked perfectly. So I'll just show you. This is the chest piece. I'm really proud of this. It's actually just cast resin, but it's got aluminum powder in it that I polished so it looks like that dark demon forged metal. And I originally was going to make it so that you could see out of this in the quad suit, but this is farther down his chest than the vision port I have in the neck, so it's just going to be covered with like a black material on the back. So I'll put that there. And then these are his rain guards, which go right by the corner of his mouth, and I embedded nickel-plated steel rings that I got from a leather supply shop. Excuse me, I have a sniffy nose. That I'm going to hook his chain reins to, and then this is the same thing, aluminum powder, hand sculpted and then cast from a mold. Put that back there. And then I recently did a fox base. I did the mold for that yesterday and going to cast the first ones today. And then still working on my owl base. I do this technique basically where I sculpt one side completely, sorry the light, all the way. And if I like the way it turns out, then I do the other side. That way I don't waste all the time. Because I've had sculpts where I work on both sides, I finish it, then I don't like the way it turned out, didn't turn out like I thought at all, and then I just wasted all those work hours sculpting it. So yeah. Let me see if there's any. Oh, well, I can show you Ruin's body. He's over here. I used to have a quad dummy, and then I didn't think I was going to do quads ever again, so I tossed it. Bad idea. So actually, what you can do, I bought a painter's jumpsuit at Home Depot. You can get them at Lowe's too. And I stuffed it really tight with polyfill and then duct taped the hell out of it into the quad position. And granted, it's as close to me as possible, but I'm not going to do the tape pattern on this dummy. I'm going to do it on my regular one so that I can stand up in it. So it works for the time being to see all the padding. But anyway, this guy's special because I have resin cast hooves that I made a special mold for. So you can, hard resin, but it's a thin casting. Like it's not really thick because that way you reduce on weight. But anyway, I have, they were originally cast yellow, and then I spray painted these front. That one just was pulled from the mold to see how it looked on the back. So I've got all this padding, well, everything but the back piece. The back piece is actually right here. I had Twilight's head sitting on it for a while. So let me put it on. Maybe it'll sit properly. It might not, because it's rather heavy now that I have all the pieces on it. But I'm going to have to do some carving. His butt is way too big at the moment. Bet you get the idea. Let me step back here as far as I can go. I'll turn the camera sideways, so bear with me there. Yeah, so that's basically what he looks like. Here's the quad head piece, which is actually, I liked Riley's idea where it's hollow. I just have 3 pieces of, what's that called? Styrofoam core board. And then his eyes. Oh, and here's the fun part. There's a little switch in the ear, so they glow. My dad's awesome. He wired those up. So that they're basically like Deathwing's eyes. They're just a solid glow, and granted his eyes won't be this big in the finished suit. I'm going to sculpt his eyelids over because his eyes are actually quite small, so you won't see them. And these are taxidermy earforms from Van Dyke's. Some sort of African deer species, I can't remember. I'd gotten several sizes, and that was too large for another project I had, so I was like, ooh, I could use this for horse ears, and they work perfect. So anyway, yeah, and that's the vision area into the helmet. So, yeah, he's just chilling. I would like, my ideal is to have him done before well, he needs to be done before I go off to college, boo-hoo, later this year. So, I mean, he will be done, but he's the last giant project I'm going to be doing for quite a while. Because not only because of school, but also, I have to focus my time on real life, unfortunately. That comes into play, but yeah, he's pretty awesome. I'm really proud of him. Yeah, he's got a lot of sculpting work to go, but unfortunately, I'm putting him on hold for a while, because as you can see, I am sewing. That's Rainbow Dash's bodysuit, and a trade suit I'm doing for my friend Norwegian Wolf. She traded me my Agron suit back, and that's the one that I refurbished, so I owed her a full suit of her character. And then this is Rainbow Dash's tail. God, that was a lot of sewing, a lot. And actually, where is it? Yeah, I put a squeaker in the tail, because it's like, oh, why the hell not? Bronies are crazy. And there's just one big elastic belt loop there, so that should be good. And then her wings are right here. They're made of minky and 1/2-inch foam with a little bit of foam core in there to keep them straight. But yeah, that's basically it. I've been, from working on molds and casting orders to working on quad suits and personal stuff. It's been a lot going on, but anyway, I'll update this channel actually with product videos for all of my resin bases, my noses, and all such as that. But this is just a fursuit update, so catch you guys later. I'm out.